Hi, my name is Ron Stempkowski, and I'm a writer. I've always been a writer. And I was lucky enough to meet someone and fall in love when I was 33, late bloomer, and we had 10 incredible years together until my husband Ken was re-diagnosed with cancer and died in 2011. But the thing about Ken is that he was so special and so full of kindness, grace, and humor that even our hospice experience together was joyful. Of course, there were difficult times. Certainly, we had some very difficult conversations that I'm so grateful that we had. One thing he made me promise was to never stop writing. He was always proud of me, and in fact, he's the one who sort of helped me decide to pivot from writing fiction, which I wasn't very good at, to writing essays, because he made real life really interesting. And he helped me see things differently. I have a different lens because of Ken. That was his name. So what I've decided to do, and I've been trying to do for quite a while, but from the encouragement of a friend of mine, Denise, my college bestie, I'm putting together a book that's going to be coming out, I think in the March timeframe, about our journey together, Ken's and mine. I did a fundraiser in Ken's honor last year, in honor of what would have been his 60th birthday. And when we met, he was writing a one-man show about his experience with cancer. Now, what you don't know is that Ken had his leg amputated below his knee when he was 14. And I didn't know it the night we met. He was wearing long pants, and it was March. It was very cold. But as our connection grew and there was a spark between us, while we were talking, he reached down and I could hear him click something behind his knee. And he pulled off his prosthetic and literally put his foot in his mouth. And that was the kind of humor he had. He wouldn't be defined by cancer. He would define who he was. So after 10 incredible years, Ken died on June 1st of 2011. And my life's never been the same since I met him. And that certainly includes when he died. But I'm keeping that promise to him. I've been blogging. I started blogging when he was diagnosed with cancer in 2010. I just celebrated 15 years on my website, ronstempkowski.com. You can go there and sign up for my newsletter. Follow me on the socials, subscribe, because I would love to get this book into people's hands when it comes out. I think it tells a story of hope, and I think anybody experiencing grief or loss can feel so isolated, and I think this book can help them understand they're not alone. Hey, this guy went through it and he came out the other side and he's still trucking along. And I'm an optimist, and I think the best years of my life are yet ahead of me, or many of them anyway. I've had some fantastic times, and certainly many of them included Ken. But when we put on his one-man show in 2002, he was interviewed by the local ABC station here in Chicago. And the words that I'm going to show you have stuck with me as I have moved through life since his death, and how I've kept pushing to get myself to get this book done. And I hope that anybody who's experiencing grief or loss will find great comfort in this book. And again, a connection and a sense of hope, because life does go on. It has to. And I know Ken would want my life to continue. And I've done my best, and I'm pretty happy with where I am. And I'm really, really excited to bring this book out. But let me show you the words I'm talking about.
Don't stop. Don't let anything stop you. Don't let anybody say you need to be normal. You're going to be normal. Don't listen to that, because you're not going to be normal. You're not going to do things like everyone else does. You're going to do them just a little bit different, and to revel in that difference.
No, even though he was talking about amputees or anybody with a disability, he's also talking to me. Because I am different. Everybody's different. And I don't do things like everyone else does. Neither do you. But I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep pushing. And I'm going to revel in the differences that I bring to the world. And I hope that's what people take from this book. So follow along, join the newsletter, subscribe, join, and let me show you a little bit of the magic of Ken. And really how Ken's legacy is still with me and how writing saved me. Maybe it can help you too.